Welcome to my bold and beautiful Today's Show channel. I hope today fantastic for everyone. Please hit the subscribes button and give this video thumbs up. Hope pushes Carter to Daphne. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, May 15th, reveal that Steffy Forrester will have a double shocker for Taylor Hayes, while Hope Logan pushes Carter Walton to Daphne Rose. At the Cliff House, Taylor may walk in on Steffy's conversation with John Finnegan and hear that Liam Spencer is dying. The news that Liam is facing an inoperable brain tumor will certainly catch Taylor off guard. Once Taylor gets updates on Liam's grim prognosis, she'll also learn that Steffy went against Liam's wishes and told Hope what was going on. Steffy will explain her reasons for coming clean to Hope and get some support from her mom. Like Finn, Taylor will understand why Steffy felt the need to spill to Hope under the circumstances. Hope cares about Liam just as much as Steffy does and is Beth Spencer's mother, so Taylor will think Steffy's decision was the right one. While both Finn and Taylor give Steffy support, B&B spoilers say Hope will continue her tearful conversation with Liam at Brooke's place. That'll give Carter the opportunity to eavesdrop and hear Hope committing to a future with Liam. Hope's heartfelt words will push Carter in Daphne's direction, so she'll console him and suggest this is a sign to let go. Daphne has already been pressuring Carter to move on with his life, so she'll reiterate her stance and urge him to see that Hope's doing the same thing. Daphne will definitely take advantage of the situation and hope she can lock in her own future with Carter. Since Carter will be devastated over Hope seemingly choosing Liam, Daphne may be able to make some real progress. However, Liam will give Hope a reminder that he's not going to be around forever and work to convince her that Carter is still her best romantic path forward. In other words, Carter may feel all hope is lost and cave in when it comes to Daphne's hot temptation, but then Hope may find herself ready for a reunion with him. All this could lead to even more romantic complications in the coming episodes, so stay tuned to see what's next for Hope, Carter, and everyone else involved in this storyline. Hope won't let Liam go. Knowing that Liam has an inoperable brain tumor has changed everything for Hope. No longer is she only thinking about her fashion line and possibly forgiving Carter. Instead, all she can think about is Liam, what they once had, and how she threw it away. Hope also refuses to give up and is sure there is something that can be done. How can doctors just write Liam off like this? Surely, with new modern medical advances, there has to be a way to save Liam. She might have false hope, but Hope also lives up to her name. She clings to Liam and is desperate to save him. Is Carter giving up? What Hope doesn't know is that Carter now thinks she wants Liam and is ready to toss their romance aside for her ex-husband. That leaves a wide opening for Daphne to swoop in and once again try to convince Carter that Hope isn't his future. Instead, she is. If Carter would just forget about Hope, he could be so happy with her. Daphne is about to pull out all the stops to make Carter hers. How much magic perfume will it take? Steffy's guilt. After telling Hope all about Liam's illness, Steffy felt she had done the right thing. Hope is the mother of one of Liam's daughters and deserves to know. Now, Steffy begins having second thoughts about her decision. After all, she betrayed a dying man's confidence, and that's no small thing. Liam specifically asked her not to tell anyone. At least Steffy has her cheering squad around to tell her it will all be okay. Finn may have chastised Steffy at first, but he comes around to her way of thinking. Taylor also tells her daughter that she did the right thing. Liam needs all the support he can get, and Hope is one more aspect of that. We can also assume Steffy tells her mother about Liam's business, 'cause why not? Hope clings, Taylor's assurance, Daphne sways. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Thursday, May 15th, 2025, are finally here. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Hope Logan to cling to Liam Spencer. Taylor Hayes assures Steffy Forrester Finnegan. Plus, Daphne Rose once again tries convincing Carter Walton to forget about Hope. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the next episode of the CBS soap opera. Hope Logan clings. In the next episode, fans can expect Hope and Liam to continue talking. Liam guessed that Steffy told Hope the truth against his wishes. In the meantime, Liam and Hope have been talking and crying about the man's shortened fate. Hope will cling to her ex-husband and make an impossible request. Hope will ask Liam to reunite, to be a family with Beth Spencer. Read more. Find out what happened on the last episode of B&B. However, Liam knows that isn't fair to Hope. Liam will continue to push Hope when it comes to Carter. Taylor Hayes' assurance. Over at the Cliff House, Steffi will continue wondering if she did the right thing by telling Hope the truth. On one hand, Steffi knows that Hope deserved to know the truth about Liam's fatal diagnosis. On the other hand, Steffi also feels guilty for betraying Liam's trust. Both Taylor and John Finnegan will assure Steffi that she did what was best. Daphne Rose's sway. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for tomorrow reveal that Daphne will continue trying to tempt Carter. The Nose is obsessed with Carter despite him only wanting Hope back. Daphne keeps telling Carter to forget about Hope and focus on her. However, Carter has his mind on only one woman, and it's not Daphne. As Daphne continues to get rejected by Carter, could she scheme and take drastic action to stop Hope from reuniting? Also read, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lisa Yamada's new role means Luna leaving BNB? Thursday, May 15, 2025. Fans might also see what happens now that Luna Nozawa has been rejected by Finn once again. Luna tried to plead her case to both Finn and Steffi, but failed. Then Luna vented to Sheila Carter-Sharp about it. However, Sheila warned the young woman that Finn will always side with Steffi. Luna won't be able to stop obsessing over her father though. Could Luna make another move against Steffi? If so, will Sheila be able to save her granddaughter from the fallout? Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most on Thursday, May 15, 2025? Liam breaks down on Hope and Brooke gives Carter advice. At Brooke's place, Hope and Liam embrace as he asks, "You know, don't you?" She pulls back and he can tell by her expression he's correct. He grimaces. Liam asks how she found out, and then answers his own question. Steffi. He confirms, "I am dying." Hope cries. Liam was trying to avoid this. He made Steffi and Finn promise he wouldn't tell anyone. Steffi was adamant about me coming clean and I guess she just took matters into her own hands. Hope asks him not to be upset with Steffi. "I'm grateful to know. I want to be there for you, Liam. She's just having a hard time with unfair it is and why him?" "There's not enough time," she wails. "We can't lose you." Liam takes her in his arms again. More. Real reason for Liam's death sentence. Steffi must have been terrified, according to Hope, when she found him unconscious. Liam's sure she was, but she flew into action and got him to the hospital. He tells her how the team saved him by drilling a hole into the back of his head, hence his fashion choice recently. Just when he thought he was recovering, he learned he had an inoperable mass on his brain. Hope thinks there must be something they can do. Liam assures her he's already in the best hands. She complains they're just letting him die. Liam tells Hope the last thing he wants to do is leave her. Her and the girls, they're so young and won't understand. He wanted to watch them grow into women. And I don't get to have that. The silver lining is that this has made him really aware of how precious life is and how much he still has to live for. Hope Liam B&B. Finn and Steffi discuss Hope. At the Cliff House, Finn and Steffi discuss whether Liam will be upset with her for telling Hope. Steffi insists she needs this time to grieve and process, so she can help her daughter too. She went against Liam's wishes, but it had to be done. Finn concedes that Steffi did what she had to do. Hope needed to know, she's Beth's mom. He inquires about her reaction. Steffi says she was shocked and devastated. Steffi recalls how hard it was to tell Hope the father of her daughter was dying. She spit it out and Hope couldn't believe it. In the end, she was grateful that she told her, but didn't want to accept it. She told her everything about the brain mass, and that he didn't want anyone to know. But I felt like I needed to tell her. Finn understands it was because of how close they are and the bond they have. Steffi recalls the look on Hope's face when it sunk in. I'm really the only person who understands what she's going through. Finn remarks that it's strange for Steffi to be in a position to empathize with Hope. He thinks she'll have to be there for Hope, and Hope will have to be there for her. Two mothers helping each other grieve and keeping Liam's memory alive. Steffi tears up. Yeah, you're right. I know what's going on with Hope, and that means she can say the same about me. More. Scott Clifton talks possible Jitch return. Brooke advises Carter. In Forrester's design office, Carter bangs his fist on the desk. He can't work for thinking about Hope, and flashes through memories of kissing her. Brooke walks in and says he seems distracted. She's not trying to pry. Carter admits he was thinking about Hope. Carter B&B. Carter and Brooke agree that it doesn't feel right without Hope there. He recaps that Steffi disagreed with bringing her back. She always does when it comes to Hope. Carter tells Brooke he doesn't regret giving the company back. It was the right thing to do, but it may have cost him his love. More. The new Steffi and Hope. Carter recaps that he didn't stand up for Hope or walk out with her. Brooke thinks he was in shock, and it was normal considering the situation. It doesn't take away from the man he is. She respects him and the feelings he has for her daughter. Carter makes a joke when she says that she was just talking about this with Deacon. She told him Carter is still committed to Hope, and that deep down Hope is still in love with him. Carter smiles. Carter agrees with Brooke. Hope's feelings for him haven't changed. She's just protecting herself because she feels he turned his back on her. Brooke urges him not to give up. I know my daughter. She does love you. Carter will never give up. He knows they have a future together. Brooke BNB. Liam breaks down. At the Cliff House, Steffi is surprised to learn from Finn that Liam went out. She guesses that he's gone to see Hope and supposes he'll figure out that she knows. Finn asks if she has any regrets about telling her. Steffi doesn't. He'll need all the support he can get. More. Exciting news for BNB fans. At Brooke's place, Liam tells Hope he always felt lucky, but it's ironic it took something profoundly unlucky to help him see how fortunate he's been. The life he's gotten to live. It has been so full of happiness, wonder, adventure, and grins. He had the best mom. Her life was all-encompassing. Then he met his dad and two brothers. There's Hope and Beth and Steffi and Kelly. He's a little pissed off that he won't get to see and do more, but he can't justify being angry. They should all be savoring every moment they can and making every second of every day count. Liam weeps and breaks down. Hope tells him they appreciate every minute they get to spend with him. She and Beth will cherish the time they have with him. Liam sobs. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Hope tells him people love him and want to be there for him. Liam doesn't want to be judged or seen as a burden. Hope urges him to give the people who love him a chance. Don't make that decision for them. They express their love. She observes that they've been through so much together. She feels like she took it for granted and needs to apologize. She assumed he'd always be there. Liam still will be one way or another. Hope weeps. Liam repeats, I am with you always. Steffi does the unthinkable for Hope. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of May 19th to 23rd reveal that Steffi Forrester will move forward with a Forrester shakeup, while Hope Logan deals with a romantic mess. Let's talk about what lies ahead on B&B because Brooke Logan will also encounter some confusion. For starters, John Finnegan may have some important updates for Steffi after Liam Spencer pays him a visit at the hospital. Liam will once again express his desire to bring Hope and Steffi together, even if it has to happen after he's gone. Since Liam will really be stuck on this, he'll leave the challenge in Finn's hands. Finn may give Steffi the news later and really highlight how much Liam wants this. That may serve as the catalyst for Steffi to meet with Hope and officially offer her a Forrester Creations comeback. Hope might apologize for her role in the takeover and agree to restart her line since we know she'll indeed land back at Forrester soon. That should be music to Liam's ears and make a dying man extremely happy. Since Steffi told Hope the truth about Liam's condition, they already shared a powerful moment recently. Hope and Steffi are learning that life's too short to spend bickering, especially when Liam is rooting so hard for them to get along. You can bet Brooke's going to be baffled by this huge shift in Steffi and Hope's relationship. Brooke may have a ton of questions for Hope about that and her soon-to-be messy love life. Once Carter overhears Hope putting Liam at the center of her future, he'll end up in Daphne Rose's arms and could potentially get passionate with her. After Liam reiterates his belief that Hope and Carter belong together, she may go looking for Carter and find him in a state of undress with Daphne. Regardless, Hope and Carter's reunion will hit a roadblock, which might send her back to Liam with another pitch for their own next chapter. Liam and Hope are reconnecting on a different level now, so there's the potential for them to surrender to some kisses or even land back in bed. Will Hope and Liam move out of the friend and co-parent zone for whatever time he has left? Steffi and Liam go to Germany to get treatment. The bold and the beautiful say there's a very good chance that we might not be seeing not just one but two major characters leave the show in the coming weeks ahead. Steffi travels to Germany with Liam. That's because there's heavy speculation suggesting Steffi Forrester might be leaving with Liam Spencer to Germany for the treatment that he is supposedly going to get for his brain tumor. You would think that Steffi would stay home to tend to her family and her husband Finn, But the latest B&B spoilers heavily predict that she's going to want to be by Liam's side as he continues to fight for his life.